brought you all something very special to me. Right now it's upside down. Come on up, sweetie. What is this? A stool. Okay, I'm going to turn it over. What does it say? Anybody read that? Excellent. Well done. I'm going to read it again for everybody. This little stool is mine. I use it all the time to reach the things I couldn't and lots of things I shouldn't. So I grew up with this stool. Actually, this is a replica of the one I grew up with. That disintegrated. It's so old. So now we have it for our kids, and I like to hide this from my wife, who's shorter than I am, in the kitchen, and then I can pretend like I'm better than she is because I can reach things that she can't, right? But this is a little stool to help us reach things. Do you ever use stools like this? Right, so you can get up higher? No? You just have people do it for you, right? Well, one of these days, you're going to be in an apartment in Manhattan, and you won't be able to reach something. You're going to need a stool, I promise you, okay? So here is my suggestion today. If we want to get higher and see, like sometimes you can't, like you go to a parade and you can't see, right? You have to hop. You know, it helps to be taller, right? To get higher and higher. What if this is all I have? This doesn't get me that much taller. How tall am I now? Not that tall. I think with this, I'm like 6'6". Right? Maybe I would have made it into the NBA if I'd been this tall and had any talent. That would have been helpful. All right. I brought a couple of more little helpers here. In fact, I probably should have told Susan in the nursery that I was doing this. Forgot to mention it to her. Oh, well. All right, so how many of you are too big for chairs like this? Yeah, I know, me too, right? So let's think of that as a stool. I'm going to put them right here. So that gets me a little bit higher, right? Right? But I could get higher. I could get higher if I did what? Put another one on there? Let's try it. What's that? It is unsafe, but yet I can get so high. Right? Yeah. Did you hear what Steve just said? I'm not catching him if he falls. Look how high I'm getting now. Whoops. Don't step on your dress. I got one more to go, but there's a whole point to this, all right? You think I'm going to fall? Yes. Okay. I won't even try it then. All right. There was a time when I would have tried that probably. Now let me ask you a question. Which is the most important chair in that pile? Bottom one? That's exactly right. Both of you are right. The bottom one, and all of them are important. Today is the birthday of this church. 117 years. And look at all these amazing people who are here celebrating, and we're celebrating them, especially the church's longtime members. But you know what? All of us are just standing at the top of 117 years of this church family. And there are people who aren't here anymore that we're standing on their shoulders. They got us here. How many of you out there, raise your hands, know somebody or knew somebody who was a big part of this church and the life of this church and this ministry from way back, right? Put your hands up high. Think about all those people. There are people who aren't here anymore who are the reason we're here today, and we can reach as high as we reach. We have the most amazing choir on the planet, right? We have the most amazing kids. Our leaders are the best leaders here. They're so wonderful. And when we reach high and we do ministry for Jesus and because of Jesus, we always remember that we're not alone. You're exactly right, sweetheart. We need all of these chairs, all of us. We need each other to do this. And we're never alone. We just sang a song about the saints of God. And a church is an amazing family because there are the people who are here and the people who aren't here, and we're all here together because of love. So I'm going to ask you all to bow your heads and pray with me, okay? Nice and loud. Dear God, thank you for the saints of this church for their love, for their dedication, for their time, for their shoulders on which we stand today. Bless them and us to go higher and higher for you. We love you. Amen. Thank you, kids. Great job. You can go to Sunday school now. Good job.